Hey guys, Omar with Overlanding Just Cause, and in this video, I'm installing pressurized water with water pump, water tank inside the trailer. Now, if you watched my prior video, I installed pressurized water inside the Jeep Commander using a water bladder, 15-gallon water bladder. I got rid of the water bladder, didn't get rid of it, just not using the trailer. I use it for the house. But I ended up getting a 25-gallon water tank or container from Amazon. I'll leave it in the description. With this 25-gallon water tank, I'll show you how I installed it. I'm using the same parts and pieces from the water pump. I just had to kind of redirect the water differently, which I'll show you. If you want to know the parts and pieces that I got for the water pump, then check out that other video, which I laid everything out. Okay, so also, I started this install last week, and then this week I had to work, so everything slowed down. Plus, I was just waiting on one thing, and that was this 6-gang switch panel. Right now, I can put the wires to the battery, and that pump will stay on the whole time. And I could just, squeeze water out of the sprayer. Now, with this, I want to be able to turn that pump on and off. So I got this, as you can see, it's enclosed. It's different from the one that I got for the back of the Jeep, where I had to actually do a cutout and install it inside. I like this because, well, there's nowhere to kind of cut out in the trailer. So this I'll mount somewhere where it's easy to get to. And I have 6 options. So one's definitely going to be for the pump. I'm probably eventually going to put interior lights, maybe lights for the awning, and maybe underneath lights, so that when we're walking around, we're not bumping into, tongues and stuff like that. So definitely have plenty of options, and I'll leave this in the description. Again, I got it from Amazon. So let me show you what I've got so far. Okay, so far, everything, all the hangout is going to be, I want it to be on the passenger side. That's why eventually I'm going to move the awning over here to the passenger side. I'll move all the Pelican cases to the driver's side. The shower awning, I'm thinking about putting it on the trailer on the other side. But again, this is going to be the hangout. And here is the 25-gallon water container I got from Amazon. Again, I'll leave it in the description. Here's the water pump, Flow Max water pump. This is the same pump that was in the Commander, just installed to a water bladder, which again, I didn't really like. I didn't think it through. It's sloshed all over the place. I just used this bag to put the rest of the hose in it, but eventually I'll do something with it. But I mounted this to the wall, doesn't move. From here, connects down here to the water tank. It goes up and then out through the hose. Now, the water tank itself, again from Amazon, but what I did have to get extra was a 1/2-inch adapter. The container itself is a 1/2-inch female, so I need a 1/2-inch male adapter, and 1/2-inch to, I want to say this piece right here is 1/4 inch or 3/4 inch, and then same thing for the one down here. What's going to end up happening is when I fill this, I have to release this because it's not pressure, or it'll be pressurized. So I release this, and that's just, I don't know if you could tell, that's just a big old hole. I'll fill the water in through here, through my hose, which will be, I have a filter for it. I'll leave that open so that air can escape, because I don't want it to pressurize. Once it's filled up, I'll close this up. I'll cap this. And now the container is not pressurized. There's just water there. Now, once I get to camp and I start using this water, that pressure is going to build. So I'll have to release this so that air can go through and this doesn't sink in as the water gets sucked out. So while I'm traveling, the caps will be on, the water will be in here, and when I get to camp and I'm using the water, I'm gonna let the air escape through this hole. Now, 25 gallons equals to about a little over 200 pounds of weight. So I have these L brackets here. I have 2 on the long side and then 1 on the short side, 1 on this side, 1 on the other side. I'm also going to put straps from here going around to the other side so that it kind of holds it in place against this wall. Hopefully that works. All right, so that's the installation. Next, the rest of this video, I'm going to install the 6-gang switch panel, install the wires to one of the switches, fill this bad boy up, and I'll show you the end product. So stick around. Okay, so I just mounted the switch panel. I'm gonna hide the wires. So I got this off Amazon. They're wire hiders. You put the double-sided tape on there, and then you can stick it to wherever on the wall. I'm gonna leave it against the floorboard since the floorboard is a dark brown. That's why I got this dark brown color. And we'll see how it looks. Let me finish that up, and then I'll show you the outcome. All right, guys, so the power is on. This first one is for the pump. Let's flick it on and, oh yeah. All right, well, it seems to be working. A couple USBs, a little bit of scratch here, whatever. All right, let's fill this bad boy up and finish this video. Okay, guys, so here's the deal. Let me just show you. I've got the water hose going. It's turned on. I've got this, the valve turned off here, so there's no water running in it. But once I turn this, water's gonna run through that filter, come in here, and start filling up. What I'm looking for is no leaks initially as it's going in. So let's do it. Water's going through. The tank is starting to fill up. I've got a positive and a negative wire coming from the switch panel to power the switch panel through the wire hiders. I lifted this bracket up, put the wires all inside here, comes out, goes up, and then goes across. I've got them hidden behind the water tank. Positive going to the red side, negative going to the black side, the negative side. So here we go. Now, no leaks coming from here. That's good. My second thing is no leaks coming out of here. So the water now is right there. Still no leaks here, so that's great. Now, when I'm ready to start pumping water out, I'm going to turn this valve to open it up to allow water to come through. When I'm traveling, moving around, this is going to be turned off, just to make sure there's no water coming in and out as I'm moving around. So the water will be cut off. I'll do that next. All right, so that's good enough. Let me stop the water. All right, now, when I'm traveling, I'll put a cap on this, and I will put a cap on this. Now, initially when I'm filling it up, I want to leave this cap off again so that it depressurizes. I don't want pressure building up in there. So now I'll tighten that up. Now, next is going to be to turn that on. Now, make sure there's no leakage. Good. All right, so now if I need water, I'm gonna hit this first switch, which is gonna be for water. Pump's gonna turn on, and it's gonna pump until there's enough water pressure in there, and then eventually it'll stop. But as long as it's going, it's pumping water. I'm gonna grab my hose, and I have water pressure. Pretty good water pressure, actually. It's probably going 20, 30 feet maybe. And then what's cool about this is if I need to use this as a shower, then I'll move it to shower. And if I don't want to use that much water, I won't have to. I can make it so that it's a nice little drizzle, maybe even softer. Right here. Let me wet myself real quick. And then full blast. So once I turn it off here, the pump is going to put enough water inside the water lines. That's why you heard it kind of go off again. So there we have it, guys. I have pressurized water. This will keep it from vacuuming in or sucking in. There's no leaking in any of the connections, which is great. No leaking there, no leaking at the bends. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I'll answer them right away. I just passed 900 subscribers, so thank you so much. And I'm planning a trip next weekend to test all this stuff out. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.